What's up, Dad Life family? Welcome back to Dad Life channel. We had a better day here today. It only rained a little bit this morning, so it's cleared up, and we decided to go ahead and cook on the Blackstone Griddle again. Today, being that it's football Sunday, we're gonna do some finger food. We're gonna do some chicken strips with onion rings and tater tots on the Blackstone Griddle. All right, so let's go over our ingredients here for our chicken strips. We have a cup and a half of flour, and in this bowl that I've already pre-measured, we're gonna have a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of onion powder, a teaspoon of paprika, a teaspoon of black pepper, and a teaspoon and a half of salt. We've got 2 eggs in our bowl here that I'm gonna mix up along with a cup of whole milk. So I'm going to take the spices here and I'm going to mix them up, and I'm going to dump it into the flour, and then I'm going to move this flour around and get it all mixed up. Now that I've got this flour mixed up, I'm going to go ahead and beat up these 2 eggs in here. And then I'm going to pour in the cup of milk. And then I'm going to mix that all together. All right, so now I'm going to come over here with our 4 chicken breasts, and I'm gonna just cut them in some strips. Like I said, we're doing chicken strips on the Blackstone with our onion rings and our tater tots. So I'm gonna cut them. They'll go in the flour, into the egg wash, back in the flour, and then onto a plate to be ready for griddling. We're cutting them about 1/2 inch thick. All right, so now that we have our chicken breasts cut up into our chicken strips, I'm gonna put them in the flour, to the egg wash, back to the flour, and then onto the plate. All right, so you can see we got our chicken strips all breaded up. So we're gonna head out to the griddle and get them on there and get cooking. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put our canola oil down and just move it around. I'm gonna go ahead and put our onion rings and our tater tots on first because I know they're gonna take a little bit longer to cook than the chicken strips. All right, so our tater tots are cooking up really good, along with our onion rings. I'm gonna go ahead and slide these tater tots over here to the warm zone. And I think we'll be ready to get our chicken strips on here real soon. All right, let's get these chicken strips on here. I'm gonna get my oil down. Spread it around. So we took our tater tots and our onion rings off because they were cooking up pretty good. And let's go ahead and start flipping this chicken. Look at these chicken strips. All right, nice golden brown. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to get these in the house and get these dipped in my buffalo sauce with my blue cheese dressing. Wow, they are cooking up good. We are almost done here, folks. We are almost done. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get my tater tots back on. I had to take them off because they were cooking up. I want to get them back on because I was actually just informed by my wife that she wanted loaded tater tots again. So like I said, my wife wanted some loader tater tots, so we are gonna go with some mild cheddar on these tater tots. Wow, that's a lot of cheese. All right, I'm gonna use my dome, so I'm gonna get a little water under here so they can start melting that cheese down. All right, our chicken is done, so we're gonna get it off. All right, let's see what our tater tots look like. Whoa, look at that. If I could get some assistance from one of my helpers, I am going to have my wife hold that tray and see if I can do the ultimate task of getting all these off at one time. Woo! And one last one, there we go. All right, so here's our chicken strips, our tater tots, loaded tater tots with cheddar cheese, and the onion rings are already inside the house. Let's go on in and see how this turns out. So here are our chicken strips, onion rings, and our loaded tater tots. As you can see, I love the Sweet Baby Ray's buffalo wing sauce, and then I top it off with the Marie's chunky blue cheese. And this is how I like to do my chicken strips, even my wings. So let's dig in and see what we got. Those are really, really good chicken strips. Wow. Chicken strips, tater tots, and onion rings, and a great beer from my beer tap. I'm drinking Kona Big Wave Golden Ale. Nice. All right, Dad Life family. Love you guys. Appreciate all the support. If you like what you see, hit that like button. Don't forget to ring that bell so you know when the next video is coming up. And don't forget to subscribe. All right, guys. Have a good night. Keep on griddling.